premises, and there are a mixture of closing times ranging from 4 p.m. to midnight, with several of the units uncontrolled by planning condition. So that means that any time those opening hours could change without requiring planning permission. In addition, there's also 2 off licences which are also were revised. They open till midnight within the Broadway area. The suggestion for 11 p.m. came from originally the Loughton Residents Association for a previously refused application, which was for closing at midnight. And it's considered that this unit closing at 11 p.m. would not be out of the ordinary for this mixed commercial and residential area, with lots of varying closing times. And it's not considered that 11 p.m. would cause any undue harm to the neighbouring residential amenity, and approval is recommended by officers on this basis.
Okay, we've got one speaker in this one, the applicant's agent, Murat Ademir. If you could just switch on your microphone, please.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Murat Aydemir from Intelliarc Limited. I'm representing the application here at 40 the Broadway for an extension of hours. My client recently purchased this premises, and there was a planning application which had conditions in 2007, and one of the conditions, as he stated, is that the operating hours should be starting from 6 a.m. till 4:30 p.m. and our initial application was till midnight, from 8 a.m. till midnight, which was obviously refused, and we resubmitted the application to 11 p.m. Obviously, from the original application, there were several conditions that were attached to the 2007 application, which was never been approved or been made an application by the previous owners of the property. And my client took the courtesy to make an application to actually safeguard the residents upstairs and improve the extractor fan and obviously all the rest of the matters in the application, and which was subsequently being granted. Therefore, in our opinion, the extension till 11 p.m. will not cause harm, because we're actually reducing the early start morning from 6 a.m., which I think will cause more inconvenience to the residents up there. However, we've also done some searches in the area. Again, your colleague mentioned the hours. We have several off-licenses which are currently trading there till 12 p.m., which is Zara Express. The next one is a Cafe Bengal, which is an Indian restaurant which operates till 11 p.m. 7 days a week again. Number 3, which is McCall's off-license, 47 the Broadway, which operates till 11 p.m. 7 days a week. Elka's Taverna, which is a kebab shop which operates at 67 the Broadway, Monday to Thursday till 12 p.m. and Friday, Saturday till 1 a.m. but licensed till 2 a.m. And then number 5, which is a Broadway Express. Again, it's an off-license which operates at 74 the Broadway, open till midnight, 7 days a week. Number 5, which is a Randoros, which is a fish and chips, 77 the Broadway, Monday to Saturday, closes at 10:30 and closes on Sundays. In my opinion, we think that a property with a license, with an off-license, which serves liquor, will probably cause more inconvenience to the residents. In our premises, we don't have that. We're only a A3 with A5, and we think there will be hardly any inconvenience. Thank you.
Thank you. Can you return to your seat, please? Thank you. If no one wants to speak, maybe take it straight to the vote. Councillor Girling.
I was just giving everyone else a chance, Chair. I'm the ward councillor for the area, or one of them, and I've also done a bit of homework as to the opening and closing times of the Broadway. I think, from my own personal opinion, as a resident of the area as well as a member with that ward, It's twofold, really. I'm aware from visiting the Broadway late into the evening at the opening times, which I'm a bit confused about at the moment, because it's proposed that the current opening times are 4:30 each day, if I've got that right. But I've been advised they open till sort of 10 o'clock at night every night, pretty much. So already they're open later, and when I do go down there at night, there are an awful lot of young people that hang around the area. I think also the kind of eateries you get down the Broadway, some of them are actually restaurants that you sit in and you might have a meal for an hour and a half, and it's a different audience that kind of establishment caters for. The kebab shop and the Indian restaurant that were mentioned. Offer licence, it's a go-in shop, come away. My concern with this kind of establishment, and no offence to the individuals, is that it can create a feeling of antisocial behaviour. That is the concern for some residents above. Also, unlike Loughton High Road, which is nearby, that has a lot of eateries, it is a much higher populated area, a lot more traffic goes down it, a lot more people use it. The Broadway after about 10 o'clock at night is very, very quiet, very quiet. And where we mentioned the offer licence, well actually those offer licences are being very carefully monitored at the moment regarding their alcohol late into the evening. I do not agree that this kind of establishment should be open 7 days a week until 11 o'clock at night. It is very much a residential area after 10 o'clock. I would propose, as I mentioned at the last meeting, that we stick to the 10 o'clock opening because they're currently open till that time anyway. And then on a Sunday, it was proposed at the last meeting by a fellow member that we allow it to stay open until 9 o'clock because Sundays should have different opening hours. That's my comments. Thank you.
Councillor Pond.
Yes, thank you, Chairman. I'm glad we've eventually, and from you, several people got these times of when all the other restaurants and so on open. That's very useful. I personally think that 11 o'clock does seem to be a compromise. I have to say that takeaways cause more disruption than a restaurant where you go in and have your meal, and that's that. I think takeaways do cause more disruption. I was going to go with 10:30, but 11 o'clock seems reasonable when you look at all the other shops that are open there.
Okay, well, if no one else wants to speak on this one, I suggest we take it to the vote. The officers are recommending granting permission. All those in favour of granting permission, please show.
Chairman.
All those against?
3, Chairman.
Any abstentions? Okay, that's carried.